Good morning, beloveds. It is Monday. It is the start of a new week. Hopefully you're up and ready for it. It's kind of an odd weekend. I spent a whole lot of Sunday on the phone. That's a good thing, though. Talked to my brother, talked to my father, talked to my friend. And it was good. All right. So today is August 3rd, I think. Yes, it's August 3rd. It is Monday. And we are in the month of vitality. And today, our title is I Sing Life's Song of Joy. You are part of the universal mind, one with the universal substance. You live, move, and have your being in pure spirit. All the wealth, the power, and the goodness of the spirit exists at the center of your being. You experience this good in such a degree as you accept, believe in, and feel it. As you enter into life, feeling the divine presence in everything, more and more you will hear a song of joy singing at the center of your being. You have only to be still and listen to the song of life, for it is always there. Say, knowing that the loving presence is always closer to me than my very breath, I have nothing to fear. I feel this loving protection around me. I know that the song of joy, of love, and of peace is forever chanting its hymn of praise and beauty at the center of my being. Therefore, I tune out of my mind all unhappy and negative thoughts. I turn the dial of my thoughts into the sunshine of life, into brightness and laughter, into the joyous presence of the radiant spirit. I lay aside all anxiety, all striving, and let the law of divine love operate through me into my affairs. Joyfully, I anticipate the greater abundance, more success, and a deeper peace. Gratitude wells up within my heart for all the blessings I am now receiving. Well, he starts off by saying, you are part of the universal mind, which means you have access to the entire universal mind. You are one with the universal substance, meaning you are made up of divine stuff. You live, move, and have your being in pure spirit. I mean, that right there is just an amazing statement. If you're having one of those days, you can just say to yourself, I live, move, and have my being in pure spirit. Which he follows up by all the wealth, the power, and the goodness of the spirit exists at the center of your being. Are you willing to access it? You experience this good in such a degree as you accept. How willing are you? How conscious are you? How big is your container? If you're running around with a thimble, trade it in for a bucket. And then trade that bucket in for a 5-gallon. And then just keep working your way up until you can accept all the good that life has to offer. So you experience this good in such a degree as you accept, believe in, and feel it. As you enter into life, feeling the divine presence in everything more and more. So the requirement is you have to feel that divine presence. You will hear a song of joy singing at the center of your being. So the more you open up to the divine, to feeling the divine, because the divine's there. Whether, however you feel about it, the divine is within you. So the more willing you are to open up and feel it, the more you are going to be tuned in to hear that song of joy at the center of your being, that place where you meet God. You have only to be still and listen to this song of life, for it is always there. In those moments when everything seems to be, all the appearances around you are wrong, that song is within you. So that's the time to get quiet, to go within, to hear that song and let it fill you up. And then you can move through your appearances. So he says, because he's writing treatments for us this month, and I love it. Say, knowing that the loving presence is always closer to me than my very breath. That's Rumi. Could be Hafiz. Rumi or Hafiz. I have nothing to fear. I feel this loving protection around me. Say that to yourself 10 times. I feel this loving protection around me. It's like wrap yourself in that loving presence. Because that loving presence is wrapped around you. You might as well feel it. I know that the song of joy, of love, and of peace is forever chanting its hymn of praise and beauty at the center of my being. I discovered a new, he's a beatboxing Buddhist. I'm pretty sure that I shared him on our page, and he's pretty epic, where he does, you can go to the iTunes and look up Heart Sutra, and it's Yoga Esta, but it starts, and he has this machine, and he builds up this sutra, and it's the most amazing Heart Sutra I have ever heard. He is really, really amazing. And that's, I mean, if I were to hear a song of life, that's a really good one. Heart Sutra is a really good one. And the way he does it is just phenomenal. So if you want to hear the song of life, that's a good one. That's a really good one. I'll try and put in the comments tonight, I'll try and put his name, because he's really good. Since I referenced him, I should put a link. Therefore, I tune out of my mind all unhappy and negative thoughts. And when you're listening to this guy, that's all you can hear, is the song of joy and life. I turn the dial of my thoughts into the sunshine of life, into brightness and laughter, into the joyous presence of the radiant spirit. And that's not a bad way to do it, is to literally visualize that dial and turn it up or down, whichever way you need to go. If the noise of the world is too loud, visualize the knob and turn it down. And if you need to hear that song in your heart, that song of life and joy, visualize that dial and turn it up. I know I'm dating myself by knobs. I lay aside all anxiety, all striving, and let the law of the divine love operate through me into my affairs. Joyfully, I anticipate greater abundance, more success, and a deeper peace. Gratitude. Gratitude is an amazing power, and it can do so many things for us. Gratitude wells up within my heart for all of the blessings I am now receiving. So today, our mission, should we choose to accept it, is to know that the loving presence is closer than our breath, and that song of joy is singing at the center of our being, always. Not a small mission. Not a small mission, but a very doable mission. So I am going to move on to the process of my day, and I'm going to encourage you to do something loving for yourself, do something kind for yourself, do something compassionate for yourself. Open the windows of your soul and let heaven flow in. Because it's probably going to be too hot to open our actual windows today and get the fresh air. But please do something that engages your mind and your body today, whatever that looks like. Run, jump, dance, laugh, skip, hop, sing, whatever it takes to make today wonderful for you, so that you hear that song of life, that song of joy, that song of love singing within you. Because the more you hear it, the more you will sing it. And when you start singing, and I don't necessarily mean singing out loud, but when it sings through you, through your actions and your words, other people will hear it, and they will start to sing it too. It's a wonderful way to be absolutely contagious in a wonderful way. So have a wonderful day. Do what you need to do that. I will be back with you at 9 a.m. Reverend David will be on sometime around 5 today. Know that you are a beloved child of God, in whom God is well pleased. Have a wonderful day, beloveds.